Hey, it's been a few weeks since we've been to the Aquatic Critter here in on Nolansville Pike in Nashville. Let's go inside and see what they got going on.
Well, Christmas has obviously arrived at the Aquatic Critter. A lot of their aquariums are decorated with nice bows and Christmas colors. They're offering specials up to 20% off on some of these beautiful aquariums, large rimless aquariums. Just beautiful setups. Definitely not inexpensive setups, but they also have a nice inventory of some of your more commercial type aquariums in the middle of the store, like your Aquarium aquariums that are priced a little more reasonably. Let's look at some fish. I think this might be a baby doveye. Very cute. Pretty soon, though, he'll be huge and full of teeth. This turquoise jewel is really pretty. Reminds me of the markings of a Jack Dempsey or a green tear. Very pretty fish. But again, I've heard that they can be pretty aggressive, like any cichlid can be. But boy, they're pretty. Red tiger Oscars, my daughter who was with me, really fell in love with these little guys. Had to remind her that we have some at the house, except they're a lot bigger. This red devil was really cute. One of my favorite betta displays, freshwater circulating 24 hours a day. That's a beauty right there, isn't he? Love it when they actually have them in humane setups. This looked a little bit like a fluval flex. It's nice that they're promoting, keeping them in bigger aquariums. Of course, my Dumbo betta lives in a 29-gallon betta penthouse. You can see it here. It's got real wood and Anubias and Java fern and some snails, and there's some coolie loaches in there and some baby plecos and all kinds of good stuff going on in this 29-gallon. He's living the good life. I think bettas should be in things much larger than jars. The Aquatic Critter has added a rack of brand new tanks. It's going to be beautiful once they have it going. This is where their stingrays used to be. Here's some frontosas that they used to have in a giant 800-gallon bow front. Look at the size of this pleco, just an absolute beast. This puffer was beautiful in the tank above the frontosas. The markings on that guy were something. I think this guy was a lungfish. Really cool. Great assortment of plants as usual. I've certainly picked up a good number of plants at the Aquatic Critter, including that hornwort, which is just going wild in my aquariums. I'm probably going to take some of it to the one of the club meetings and just give some of it away. Look at this little, we used to call these crawdads when I was really young. We used to fish them in the lakes, but they weren't this pretty. Look at the blue on this guy. Just stunning. Mystery snails. If you follow my channel, you know I used to have one of these named Gary. He used to crawl outside of the tank. I think these guys are really pretty with those pink cheeks. Almost transparent. Some severums. Some of my favorite fish here. These are turquoise severums, I think. Really good looking fish. This was a very unusual fish that one of the owners came over and talked to me about them. Said they were kind of rare. You can see them when they grow, when they get older and put on some color. Look at these red hooks. Man, oh man, some of the best looking red hooks I've ever seen. I've got silver dollars, but they're not red hooks. Nice assortment of guppies. I was tempted to pick up a few more males, maybe a few more females. I've got quite a bit of guppies growing up in my fry tank. Rummy nose, these are one of my daughter's favorites here. Love the way they schooled, love the markings, both on the nose and the striped tail. Just really a pretty fish. How about these hatchet fish? If you need some fish that hang out near the top, these are the fish for you. And my daughter and I being silly. This is what you see normally when shops are offering cichlids. A lot of OBs, a lot of hybrids. kind of roll the dice. Always love these little red-eye tetras. They remind me of almost like a little bit of a piranha. Very cool looking fish. If I ever got angelfish, you know what I'd get. I'd get these kois. Just love the look of them. That tricolor, that orange, black, and white. Just very pretty. These Danios. Some of you have recommended I get Danios. I think they're kind of a cool fish. Their assortment today of rainbows was exceptional. Some of the colors on these rainbows was just absolutely beautiful. I think there might be a rainbow tank in my future. How about some fancy goldfish? I don't mind these guys. These are kind of cute, actually. Look at these guys. I hadn't seen these guys before at the shop. Kind of a cool looking fish. Reminds me of a barracuda. My daughter fell in love with this little puffer. I mean, he was really like a little bit bigger than a pea. A true little pea puffer. Very cute.
Hey, so that was the walkthrough. What do you think? Did you like it? What was your favorite fish? Comment below, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing, hitting that bell. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you again soon.